Tonight, from Hanover, New Hampshire, the Plymouth Bobcats go up against the Hanover Marauders. Plymouth comes into the game unbeaten at 8-0. Hanover is 6-2. Big game for Hanover as far as determining a playoff seed for them. For the Bobcats, they're hoping to be the #1 seed in Division II. They are the defending Division II champion. We're getting ready for the kickoff. The Bobcats will receive. Hanover would kick here at Hanover. And now, to turn the play-by-play broadcast, we turn it over to the voice of Plymouth Bobcat Athletics, Paul Ferentz.
Thank you, Tim Tyler. A beautiful, crispy night. We're outside tonight. I'm using my headset as earmuffs. It's going to be chilly, but there's no wind. Plymouth with a 24-game win streak, and Hanover coming off 2 losses, but need this game. It's like a playoff game for them. Here's the kick. I think we got Brickley on it. Coming up the right side, looking for an opening. He's got one. Velez throws a block. Brickley cuts it back. Out to the 50-yard line already, Plymouth. They are a fine-tuned machine. They're here, they're ready, they're healthy. There's no injuries, and they're going to put that 24-game win streak on the line tonight, Tim.
Yeah, Plymouth can hit you in so many ways. Special teams like on punt and kickoff returns, and a multiple offense that can run outside, inside, or throw.
Already we got Velez out wide. Going to bring over there. Somebody has to keep an eye on him. We got a timeout from Hanover before the first play from scrimmage. Somebody did not line up correctly, and they're going to have to do a redo. That's too bad.
Taking a look at down on the field here, we good crowd in front of us, Paul. It's really a good night for football. A little chilly, probably about 30 degrees, but no wind. And, of course, for Plymouth, they'll get into the state playoffs next week, and hopefully, if they win tonight, of course, they'll be the #1 seed.
Yeah, they want to host. They like playing at home. Hanover, on the other hand, I'm not sure of their fate. I think they need to win, but if they don't win, I think they're going to be in anyway, but they'll probably be on the road. But Plymouth has been playing very well lately. The coaching staff, again, kudos. They are so well prepared. They do such a good job. A great team of coaches, led by Chris Sanborn. And Plymouth at the line right now, looking for the first play. Brickley's in motion. A quick handoff to Brick. He's looking to get wide. He does go wide. He's got the first down. He's at the chain. First down. Going to move those chains right away.
Plymouth off to a good start here, good kickoff return, and first down on the first play from scrimmage. Great way to start a game.
Yeah, Brickley's done it all for him this year, offense and defense. He is the go-to, and he's the heart and soul, basically. But they got a lot of supporting cast around him. Patrick Mom, number 22, has been a force up the middle. Can't bring him down. One man cannot do it. And they're going to have every defense guessing. First down, Brick in motion. Up the middle. Fooled me, but it looked like a good 6-7 yard gain.
That's evidence of the multiple kind of offense that Plymouth runs.
Yeah, that was Patrick Mom.
Yeah, right up the middle.
Yep.
First play, outside sweep to the left sideline.
They moved Patrick from a lineman, and he's a great blocking fullback, but he can be deadly on that quick handoff up the middle. He's gone for touchdowns in the last 2 games, no problem. Velez is out wide again to the right. I don't think they need to pass. Good handoff again to Patrick Mom up the middle. He's banging. They can't bring him down. They got to gang tackle him all the way down inside the 20. What a great run by Patrick. But you know what? Give credit to that offensive line, Tim, all year.
They're moving the ball here. Positive yardage in every play. Big chunks of yardage.
Looks like a hurry-up offense, too. Here they go.
Again, a hurry-up offense this time.
They had Patrick. They keyed on him, but no loss. Picked up a couple anyway. Plymouth, it's the first time I've seen their hurry-up offense.
2nd and 7, chains are set. And
wow, they're putting Hanover right in their heels. Quick pitch over to Brickley. He's going to cut it up. Fighting for yardage. Looks like he's got the first. Going to be inside the 10. Wow, they are on the move.
We're only a minute and a half into this game, and the Bobcats are within just a few yards of possibly putting up the first score.
I think that hurry-up offense has got Hanover a little confused. I haven't seen Plymouth done it this year, so they certainly weren't ready for it. Cody Bannon in with the play inside the 7. This can go to anyone. 10 minutes and 19 seconds in this first quarter. 48-minute game, and Plymouth is on the move. Velez out wide. They're not going to pass. There goes Brickley all the way in for the touchdown. What a great run. Right off tackle on the left-hand side. Plymouth is really fine-tuned, running well. Let's see if they can finish up with a good kick here by Bannon. He's missed a couple in the last few games.
That was an impressive drive. Hit him with runs inside, outside. Great opening kickoff return. Set it up as they started that drive from about midfield.
See if we can get this kickoff now. Oh, we have a new kicker. It looks like Pete Wingstead.
Pete Wingstead will kick.
Zach McGlone going to hold.
Will hold. Snap placed down. Kick is up. And
Wow.
good.
Pete Wingstead off the soccer field where he has been a monster all year. Great athlete. He likes kicking off. Coach told him to stay back, but Pete wants to go down and tackle somebody, which he's done in the past. But they are on the board with 10 minutes and 6 seconds. That was very quick.
Impressive drive for the Bobcats. A great way to start off tonight's game. Hanover is going to have to come out and put something together quickly. They don't want to fall behind by much this early.
No, they got to pull out all stops. They got to hang. Otherwise, in the last couple games, it's been Plymouth up by 35, which of course is going to be a running clock, which doesn't lend any help to the team that's down 35. And I wouldn't be surprised if that happens tonight. Not at all. Plymouth is looking good. Pete Wingstead will kick off.
The progress the Bobcats have shown over the season from their opening game against Bow to tonight has really been impressive.
That's true. No, they've improved every week. Again, I give credit to that coaching staff. They're so well prepared. Here goes Pete Wingstead. Big kick all the way down inside the 10. Hanover's got it, looking to go up the sideline. Good return. He's at around the 30. Pretty good. I don't have any numbers or a roster in front of me. We're outside in the cold, in the dark. But we're enjoying a fabulous game, a great venue, beautiful field, well lit. So let's see how Hanover takes over with their offense and what they have to show.
I'm not sure how many schools in Division II actually have a turf surface, but this one is one of those here in Hanover.
Yeah, nice venue, a good field. Hanover's at home. They should be very comfortable here, and they got to pull out all stops.
So Hanover starts the first drive for themselves.
Plymouth defense has been stellar as well, as you know.
30-yard line. They are in the dark jerseys.
Two wideouts. They could be passing off of this. Plymouth sends somebody back. There's a flag. That's a shame. It's on Hanover. They got the jitters. They got to have the jitters in front of this home crowd after he'd already gone down and having Plymouth put 7 on him. So it's going to be 1st and 15.
Plymouth bouncing around on the line caused Hanover to jump. The Marauders are pushed back 5 yards.
So as I said earlier, Plymouth has really, over the course of the year, improved steadily from game to game. And it's showing really well tonight in just that first offensive drive.
Two wideouts here. Velez is out there with number 24 for Plymouth.
Back to pass right now.
It's got to be Quayle. Long pass. Nobody there. Terrible pass.
And for Hanover, that was Griffin Young.
They got to get organized. Hanover is just not. They're not organized. Coming off 2 losses. You'd think they'd be ready at home tonight to get ready for the playoffs, but they are struggling right now.
Yeah, they opened this season with 6 wins in a row. In the last 2 weeks, they've lost to Bow 22-8, and they also lost at John Stark last week 26-12.
Yeah, they came out flat. They had 2 quick touchdowns, but the time ran out, and they got to get back on track. It's going to be tough against Plymouth. They're top team. Velez and Quayle out here wide, looking at this wide out. He's going to pass again. Long one. It's a duck for anybody. That's a great catch right there. That kid went up and got it. Number 18, he's not going to do that all night, but that was a great catch right there. Wasn't as a well-thrown ball. Looked like a duck, a lot of air under it. Defender was right with him, but you know what? They're moving the chains. They have new life. They're inside the Plymouth territory at the 46.
It appears, Paul, they're going to be throwing the ball. First two plays they've come out, and in both plays they've thrown the ball deep.
Yeah, they got to pull out all stops. I said earlier, and so good for them. They moved the chains. They got new life.
10 for Hanover.
42-yard line.
At the Plymouth 42.
Got a man in motion. Quick pitch to this side, coming towards us. Didn't get too far on that. He got clipped up pretty good.
On that play is Griffin Young.
Really important here that Hanover sustains this drive and gets points on the board.
That was a great tackle by number 24. I think that's Quayle. I hope it is. I'm giving him credit. Number 24 for Plymouth out there, been playing cornerback. Picked up 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Another long pass. Nice ball.
Almost hauled in off the fingertips of Jeffrey.
He was open for a second. Tony Velez closed on him and hammered him. Couldn't hold on to it with one hand.
Yeah, almost made a nice one-handed catch there. But again, another fairly deep throw.
Ball was good. He had a good ball. But I think he saw at the corner of his eye Tony closing on him. And again, at high school, it's tough. So it's going to be a 3rd down with a long 6. 38-yard line in Plymouth territory. Man in motion. Right up the middle. Going, ooh, chugs his way, looking for a 1st down. That's going to be close. Well, I'm glad he's getting that defensive line involved, because once you get them going, they only get better. Got Stevie Shute in the middle, number 76. Scooped up a couple fumbles this year for touchdowns. You got Cam McDonald, just fantastic.
So Hanover maintains this drive. It's a good drive at this point. Got it at the Plymouth 32.
Yeah, I think they called it first. So he earned a 1st down on that. Hanover's up at the line. 1st down, 32-yard line. Man jumped early. They didn't call it. It's a pass outside.
A nice reception right there as Winter finds his tailback.
I thought Hanover jumped, no flag.
5 yards.
Hanover back to pass again. He got 4 or 5 yards on it.
2nd down and 5 for the Marauders.
So far, Paul, they've been showing a lot of different offensive formations. They have thrown the ball deep on a couple of occasions.
He's passing a lot more than I thought he would.
Yeah.
So 2nd down, inside the Plymouth 30, testing this Plymouth defense.
Starting next week. Here's Winter under center once again. Man in motion. Back split behind him.
Quick handoff on the right tackle. Quick flag. Something happened there. I didn't see a flag though. Quick whistle, I mean.
Right hand side. Again, that's Simon Roach. So another critical 3rd down.
It's got a few yards. 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. With the ball resting at the Plymouth 26-yard line. 7:20.
Think they'll go to the air here, Paul?
Yeah, they probably will. A short flat. But you know what? This is four down territory anyway. You're not going to punt it. I'm pretty sure they don't have a field goal kicker to do it. So this is 2 down territory right here because they got to get on the board. He's back. He is going to pass. Look at this rush. Throws him down. That looks like Hunter Lassard in off the corner with a blitz. What a great call by the defense. Wow.
That'll look like about a 10-yard loss on that or close to it.
Great call by the defense. Hunter Lassard, quick, got right in there. He's recovering off an injury from the last game, but he's ready tonight. Great play. Hanover's back to the wall now. It is 4th down.
And if you want to talk about a key early game play, this would be it.
Again, this drive for Hanover started at their own 31 when they were back up 5 yards to their own 26 because of
quick whistle, going to be a timeout for Hanover. That's the 2nd one this 1st quarter.
And we have 6:35 remaining here in the 1st quarter. We will take a timeout.
They're in a tough spot. 4th down, 14 yards, 15 yards to go. I don't know what kind of play they're going to call, but they had to take a timeout to try to figure it out.
Well, that sack by the Plymouth defense was huge.
Great.
Because, Hanover had developed some momentum, was moving the ball on every down, and now they've got a 4th and long. It's going to be a tough play call. So I would presume they'll probably go to the air on this play.
Well, maybe try and put Plymouth in a hole. Be awesome if they do a quick kick and put it inside the 5. I don't know. It's going to be hard to get a 15-yard play at this point against Plymouth. Again, that defense who caused this hole they put him in. A great defensive call for Hunter Lassard. Capitalize. Here goes Hanover. Again, that far guy is off. What a great defensive charge. Cam McDonald, I believe, number 58, untouched. Drove him back to the 50-yard line. Holy mackerel. That defense is tuned up. They must, I don't know, they were ready for that play.
So we've seen an impressive offensive drive, and those last 2 plays defensively just totally knocked Hanover back to midfield.
Right, they lost 10, they lost another 10, at least 20.
And it stopped that drive, which had been an impressive drive up to that point.
Plymouth from their own 50, from the 50-yard line. Cody Bannon back to pass early. Long ball out there to Velez. Nobody on him, right through his arms. He gets that 9 out of 10 times. Nobody was there. Must have taken his eyes off it for a second. Well thrown ball by Cody Bannon. So Chris is looking to put these guys away early, it looks like. That would have been looked like 7 points on the board. 6 points anyway on that pass. Well executed. Tony didn't grab it, didn't pull it in. He won't miss that again. That was beautiful. Nobody on him.
2nd and 10, ball at midfield.
2nd and 10 from the 50. Velez is out wide again. He's got that dark visor. I don't know if he's used to that. Up the middle to Patrick Mom. Good for 4 or 5 yards.
For teams looking at Plymouth, really there are so many different things you need to defend as far as their offense is concerned. The first drive was impressive because they did so many different things well, but they can still throw the ball, and that was one example of a long pass that just missed.
3rd down right now, Tim. Long 7. Velez out wide again. What a great play right there. He's going to work hard for that 1st down. Just short. Patrick Mom just short. Just short of the 40. Maybe got it. They might have to measure. Depends where he spots it. And look at this. Right up to the line. This hurry-up offense has got everybody confused. A great handoff, Patrick Mom. Again, he breaks free to the left side. They can't catch him. They're holding on tight down to the 10-yard line. Patrick Mom. I'm surprised one guy's brought him down. He is usually tough to bring down. What a great run. The hurry-up offense, Tim. I haven't seen it this year, and they got Hanover guessing.
The more they do stuff like this, it's just going to be so hard to defend.
Yeah, they can't even get the chains back there. Oh!
Off the fingertips and incomplete. Cale Swanson.
Paul, the other teams are going to have to figure out how to defend this offense.
That was a quick play. Cale Swanson was out there. A little high. Off his hands, though. I tell you, Plymouth is ready for this game. They're tuned up. And I haven't seen that hurry-up offense, and they are executing it really well. And I know Hanover, I don't think they could have expected it. Plymouth hasn't done it all year, to my knowledge. 5 minutes, 7-0. Plymouth knocking on the door. There goes Brickley. Again, four down territory, Tim.
So I think we're coming up here to a big 3rd down play. Just looking, looks like they need about 6.
I would suspect Pete Winkstead could put this in as a field goal, but you know what? This offense is moving. They might as well go 2 downs here. The quick, oh no. Bannon's taking it himself. He's going to go wide, fighting to get in there. They throw him down at the 1 or 2 yard line. That's got to be close to a 1st down too.
enough for a first down.
What a great run.
Now it'll be 4th and inches.
Sophomore Cody Bannon having a stellar year running this offense. I don't see a signal yet. He did not get it. It's going to be 4th down.
So 4th and inches right now.
This could be real quick up the middle. Quarterback, Patrick Mom or Brickley. Pick your poison. There goes Patrick Mom. He's going to plow his way in, standing up for a touchdown.
4 minutes and 3 seconds.
Wow.
Here in the first quarter.
Another impressive drive.
That offensive line is doing their job, Tim. They are just moving people out of the way. You got Tracy Cristiano, you got Stevie Shute, Cam McDonald. A lot of these guys going both ways. What a great job they're doing tonight. 4 minutes and 3 seconds, first quarter, 13-0, looking for that extra point. Pete Wingstead kicking for the first time this year, looking for that extra point.
On the extra point. Instead, right-handed kicker. Snap placed down. The kick is up. And
Automatic.
it is good.
Great job, Pete.
3 seconds remaining here in the first quarter.
14-0. Hanover has not figured it out.
It's been all Plymouth Bobcats early on.
Impressive drives, 2 impressive drives, and again, using a lot of different plays. Really tough to defend, and especially now using this no-huddle, hurry-up offense.
Haven't seen that. It's
no.
got everybody off balance.
And, you know, if you're going to prepare to play Plymouth in the playoffs, it's just another thing you got to prepare for. And that's going to make them tough, really tough in the playoffs.
I just got an update from my producer, Andrew Fenn, who's all over it, said they were practicing this hurry-up offense last week against Merrimack Valley. They put a beat down on them, 40-something to nothing. So that was a little tune-up, and now they got it really in gear here. P. Wingstead's going to kick it off from the 40, up 14-0. Nice ball. Again, inside the 10. Hanover's got it, looking to get something up the sideline. He's got some room. Good run, and there's a flag. Looks like a hold. It's going to be against Hanover. Too bad. It was a good run back.
Yeah, it's going to negate some of that good return.
Puts them back at least 10, I believe, on the hold.
For Hanover might start further back than they originally planned. Remember when they started their first drive, they got called for the snap called start. Shoot yourself in the foot like this.
Referee marching it off. Going to be inside the 30. It's going to be Hanover's ball. First and 10 from their own 28.
After the holding penalty, charged the Marauders. 3:57 to go in the first. Let's see if the Marauders can muster anything.
That Plymouth defense, they'll bend a little, but they haven't broken. Let's see what Hanover can come up with now. They can sustain an offensive run here.
Under center, wing T offense. 2 backs behind him.
Under 4 minutes. Again a flag.
Another penalty marker, and let's see.
And they really need to put something together here, Paul. If they fall any further behind, it's going to be tough to come back.
Let's see. The official says.
Ooh, it looks like Plymouth jumped. Offsides. They must have lined up offsides. They called it right away.
This one now against Plymouth.
That's a gift. Hanover's picks up 5 yards.
Holding penalty on the kickoff. First and 5 for the Marauders. 2.5 yards.
Here we go. First and 5. Nice fake. Didn't fool anybody on Plymouth. Maybe 1 yard gain or no gain. Stevie Shute is having a night. He's had a great season all year, and he's leading that defensive line.
So far, impressive for the Bobcats. Defenses look great. Last series, 2 big sacks. And, of course, we know what the offense has done.
Second down, man in motion for Hanover. Quick pitch, coming to the wide side. Not even to this line of scrimmage. Cam McDonald, no one's touched him at the line so far. Broke right through. Throws for a loss. Hanover is absolutely struggling on offense. Can't figure it out. Got a couple Palombos going out. Number 50 for Plymouth. I wish I had my roster, and I wish I had some light down here. But it's going to be a third down, a long 6, 7. Think they're going to pass, Tim? Looks like it, right?
Yeah, I think they've got to open something up here. They need a big play to get back in this. Down 14-0.
He's back. He's looking. They're closing on him. Oh, Velez looking for the interception. Number 18 fell down. He earlier made a great catch to sustain that drive earlier. Not this time. Quarterback got racked up just as he was letting the ball go, and it was a little long.
This means the Bobcat offense is going to get the ball again, and their dangerous special teams is on this field.
You're right. They're terrific. You have Velez back with OB, Owen Brickley. They're deadly on these, as you said earlier. These special teams are really a Plymouth strength. Kick is off. Led's going to let it go and get out of the way. Rolls down inside the 30, close to the 25. Safe play. You don't want to mess around. It's the kind of play you can get hurt on. And as you mentioned a number of times, Tim, this offense is just clicking.
So they got 2 minutes left here in the first quarter, 14-0, and the offense is back on the field again. And they've had 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns.
And, the Hanover defense has not presented a problem for this offense. They are tuned up, especially when they go into the hurry-up. Plymouth breaks the huddle. Velez is out wide. They have a lot of options, Tim. Let's go to anybody right now.
Yes.
34 in motion. Turns it up. I don't know who 34 is. Cal Swanson. He's back from injury earlier. Second down, 8 yards.
I think you're going to see them go to the air on one of these next couple of plays.
Well, Cody Bannon, he's got the arm for it. He's got Velez out wide, one-on-one. He's beaten people all year. He's just got to catch it. He's back. He's looking for him. Oh! Underthrown. Cal Swanson was out there, but he threw it behind him. 22 for Hanover is right there. He could have really capitalized if he kept his eye on that ball. Would have been a big turnover, but didn't happen. Third down now for Plymouth. A long 7, 8 yards. Need a big one here. I like that counter they do with Brickley. Every time they do it, he goes for a touchdown. Now might be the time. Bannon's in with the play from the sideline.
Gives Hanover the first chance of possibly making their first stop here on this third down play.
Yeah, we probably go a game without punting if we get it here. He's back. He's going to pass again. He's going down that sideline. He gets him on the sideline. It's number 87. Did he call that? First down.
Yeah, looks like he did. Big play, big play.
Number 87. I don't know who that is. Tim's going to look that up for me. I want to know who 87 is. Brickley on a wide. He's going to go wide. Just get out of bounds. Maybe gain a yard.
Paul, it is a little challenging in the dark here.
I know.
87, I've got Kenneth Maddox.
Kenny Maddox sneaks out from his tight end position. He's caught a couple big ones this year. Wide open. That was very clutch. Good job by Kenny. Good hands. And he finished it for the first down. Good job, Kenny. Plymouth on the move again. Second and long. Banner looking to pass. He's scrambling, and he goes down.
I think his receiver went down in that play, and so he had to pull the ball back in.
He's pretty good at scrambling. He doesn't take a loss too often. Chris Sanborn is going to give him a play now. It's third and very long, like 14. We got another timeout. This is the third one of this half, first quarter.
And this is another key third down play for the Hanover defense to try to make a stop. They can stop Plymouth's offense, and put together a drive. They might be able to get back in the game, because right now we're getting close to where they're pretty much going to be in trouble if they don't get something going soon.
I see third down on the chains, but fourth down on the scoreboard. It's third down. The scoreboard's off. My producer keeping me sharp on that. Thank you, Andrew. So the last time Plymouth was third and long, they went to Kenny Maddox with a great catch. I don't use him too often. He's been in the clutch for them as a tight end. He sneaks out there. Cody put a good pass on the numbers.
Back here at Marion Branch Field. Thanks for watching YCN's Game of the Week here in Hanover, New Hampshire.
So we'll see if Plymouth goes to the air here. They've had some success tonight with that.
I'm waiting for that Brickley counter. I haven't seen anybody stop that yet, Tim. We got Velez out wide. Brickley's probably going to be in motion. No, we got the motion going the other way. There goes Brick the other way. Cody's looking. He sees it wide open. He's going to take it upfield. What a great run. He gets the first down. What a great job by Cody Bannon.
We got a flag on this play as well.
Yeah, I don't know what that looked like. Must have been a block in the back. That's a shame. Cal Swanson, maybe. Yeah, that's a shame. It's going to come back.
Block in the back against Plymouth. So let's see how this penalty is determined. It may be enough for the first down, and then they push him back. It depends upon the spot of the foul. 29.3 seconds to go.
That was a great play.
Yeah.
Brickley, everybody, they flooded that zone as if and you have to cover those guys if you got to pass to them. This ball's coming back.
Block in the back was apparently
Right back to where they were earlier.
So I don't know if they'll rerun the play or if they get credit for that first down.
He would have had a first.
Yeah. No, it looks like it's
going to be fourth down now? No, it's got to stay third, I think.
Yes, I would agree. That was a third down play.
7-yard line.
Coach Sanborn is trying to help out these guys.
It should be third down because Hanover did accept the penalty.
Hanover had to take the penalty because he earned a first on that run.
Yeah, they're correcting that on the sideline now. It is third down.
Still fourth on the scoreboard. Don't be confused, fans. It's third down. Again, long, 14, 15 yards. Cody Bannon coming back in.
Shows that he can air it out and then he can tuck it under and run downfield. Hanover's got to be prepared for both those scenarios right now.
Velez is going to go out wide to the left this time.
For Plymouth.
Kenny Maddox is up tight end on our side. Cody's going back to look. He's got Velez by himself. He's got to go up and get it. It's intercepted. Great comeback by Tony Velez to keep that kid from scoring down the sideline. He ended up double teamed. The pass took a little bit too long to get out there. He was one-on-one, but then two people closed on him. And good for Tony. Didn't catch it. Prevented that guy from going in. Well, there's the first stop for the Hanover defense.
So this is a chance for the Marauders to maybe get back in the game if they put together a drive here. Got about 42 yards to go. Yep.
42 on the Plymouth side of the ball. Get a little momentum off that big interception. See what they could do with it. Quick pitch. It's a good gain. He's got a good 4, 5, 6 yards maybe. That's the end of the first quarter. Plymouth up 14-zip. Marauders on the move.
So again, Paul, this is a key series for Hanover.
Yeah, they have to score. They got to get on the board sooner or later. But again, that defense, they could bend a little, but they don't usually break. That was not Cody Bannon's best pass. It was the right play, and they had Velez out there by himself for just a brief moment, but I think the pass had a little too much air under it, slightly underthrown, and the two defenders were there. Of course, they tipped it. The other guy very smartly picked it right up hard to do. Oh,
We got a personal foul on Plymouth here. It's going to
that's a
take
big
the ball.
15
Yeah,
yards.
it's going to take the ball down around the 20-yard line.
Wow. There's a big break for Hanover. Big break.
So they're getting close to the red zone here at the 20, and chance for them maybe to put some points on the board and cut the lead in half.
I got to tell you, this is when I see Plymouth's defense step up. They're up for this challenge.
Yeah, the last time they were down here in this territory is when Plymouth nailed them for 2 big sacks.
Right. So I think the defense will make some adjustments right now. They got the time. First quarter's over.
So a good first quarter for the Bobcats. 2 impressive offensive drives, a couple of key defensive plays as well. And they hold a 14-0 lead here at the end of 1 here in Hanover. As you know, Plymouth's unbeaten, and with the win tonight will assure themselves of the top seed in Division II as far as the playoffs concerned. And they'll be home next week at the Julius Field.
That's ideal. They love playing at home.
And if they are the top seed, they'd play the 8th seed, as I understand it, I believe.
So we're going to switch sides now. We're starting the second period. Plymouth defense back up against the wall after a big penalty, an interception and a big penalty. 15-yarder puts the ball on the 20-yard line. The Marauders knocking on the door, but I have seen it before. Plymouth defense stiffens right here. They love a shutout. They don't want to let these guys in. Too close a game right now. Here we go. First down for the Marauders. Another flag. That defense is formidable enough. They got the offense on the Marauders jumping around. That's too bad. After that big opportunity, they lose 5 yards right away.
And that hurts. It breaks the momentum that they had gained here in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, you don't like to see the flags flying around. They've hurt Plymouth. Plymouth has more yards penalized against them in this game right now, but that hurts. But first down at 15. He's going back to pass. Right there, but nobody. Plymouth is right there. Number 50 gets him.
Big loss in that play, good 6 or 7 yard loss. And again, Plymouth is on their quarterback within seconds when he fades back.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of time.
No.
Number 50 for Plymouth. Who you got for that, Tim? Great defensive.
Austin Tallman.
Oh, great job, Austin. Terrific.
He's a junior.
Yeah, they don't get a lot of playing time sometimes, but when they're in there, they know what their job is, and they execute it really well. Second down and a mile. He's back again to pass. Fakes it right there. He's going to get thrown down by Patrick Mom. Picked up a few yards.
This is going to come back.
Yeah, it had to be a hold. Had to be a hold. Otherwise, he would have got cranked and lost another 10. One of the linemen held, trying to protect his quarterback.
So they're going the wrong way here. They had the ball down on the 20.
Yeah, they're down on the 20. They don't take advantage.
They're down now back at their 35.
Holy man. So they got second down and about
it'll be further.
Half a mile easily.
Now they're back at the 45 after that penalty.
Got to go all the way to the 10-yard line for a first down. My goodness.
They'll likely go to the air at this point again.
I believe he's got a pass on this one too, Tim. They haven't had much of a running game. He gives it a 22. He is just clobbered at the line of scrimmage. Again, Cam McDonald having a stellar game tonight. Just so tough.
You know, all season long, Paul, as teams start to move and start a drive against the Bobcats time and time again come up with a big play.
Yeah, they stiffen. They step up.
They stiffen, yeah. And it's either a sack on a pass play or the quarterback sack for a loss or...
Right, they don't just hold him.
No.
They put him in a hole.
They put him in a hole.
So we got third and a mile. They got to get down to the 10-yard line for a first down. This is a Hail Mary, if anything. Again, a run up the middle, picking his way, which is a pretty good run. Nice 10-yard gain, but not even close. I wonder if they have a kicker, or are they 4-down territory?
I would say they're 4-down territory. That would be a 50-yard field goal.
Yeah, it'd be a hell of a kick.
Yep.
Winstead could probably do it. He's got a cannon. He was in the Bow game just the other day, soccer playoff game against Bow, and he sent one about 30 yards down to Stein Williams, caught their goalie in no man's land, and Stein scored the only goal for the team. They lost that game 3-1. Hard-fought game. Here we are, 4th down and a mile. He's back to pass. Oh my goodness, he almost got clobbered on that. That was Brickley.
So going to be Plymouth's ball, another stop.
You know,
and
Brickley,
again, they stiffened when they needed to.
Yeah, and Brickley could have caught that, but he wisely knocked it down just in case. He already knows where the ball is from the scrimmage line, so they're in good shape right now, Plymouth, on the own 32.
Well, him knocking that ball down is another example of playing smart football.
Smart. We have 9 minutes, 23 seconds in the second period. Plymouth on offense now. Looking to add to the 14-0. There goes Patrick Mom. Oh, my God, what a truck. He's going to take off.
At the 35, the 30.
He's not the fastest kid out there. 24 is on him. Takes him just down inside the 10. What a great run by Patrick Mom. Credit to the Hanover defender, number 24. He had to catch him again. Patrick is more like a diesel. A real tough diesel truck. Hard to bring down. And here we go right away with the hurry-up offense. Inside the 10. No mercy. Chugging his way inside again. Patrick picked up another couple 3-4 yards right there. What a great run by Patrick. Great call by the offense. He really compliments that backfield. If he isn't running those breakaways, he's blocking. There it goes. Brickley's got it. He's trying to break free. He doesn't get it. Runs right into that wall.
That'll be a loss of about a yard. So now an interesting 3rd down call for Plymouth coming up. 3rd down and goal from the Hanover. They're marking right at the 5-yard line.
5-yard line. Two down territory, Tim. You're 14-0.
It'll be interesting in the play call here.
Yeah, 8 minutes, 22 seconds. Second quarter. Plymouth up 14-zip. And I would go, they'll get 5 yards in 2 plays right here. I like to see Cody Bannon fake it up the middle and run to the corner. He's fast enough.
Yeah, I believe he took one in earlier.
He's fast. He's fast enough. Velez is out wide. And there's out Cody. That was the idea. They must have known. They saw that coming.
Yeah, they knew it was coming.
Out to the 11-yard line. They had that play read right away. Good defense by Hanover. They figured that one out right away.
So this is huge for the Hanover defense. After having that last drive snuffed, if they can stop Plymouth here after that almost breakaway touchdown run.
Pete Wingstead is out there.
Oh, they're going to.
His first field goal attempt. Maybe they could fake it, but Pete, he's as fast as anybody on the field too, but he's got a terrific foot. McGlone's going to hold. He's a captain, senior captain. It's down. Kick is up. It's a sidewinder. I didn't see what that must have been too far left. No good. So good for Hanover. They're excited about this.
That was a big defensive stand. They held them at the 5, inside the 5.
Big stop for them. Let's see if they can get out of the hole they're in down there. A little disappointing for the Plymouth offense. They were on the move. Patrick Mom. What a great breakaway run to put him down there. They just couldn't punch it in.
So let's see if Hanover can make something out of this. That was a great defensive stand.
That was a good stand. Yeah, good defense for Hanover. Good for them.
Problem is, anytime they seem to get something going offensively, they end up Plymouth just comes up with a big play.
Yep, so they're going to take over. 7 minutes, 12 seconds from their own 20-yard line. I'm going to change footballs here. Must be a Deflategate kind of thing. Hanover would like nothing more than just sustain an offensive series here and get on the board. But I don't think the Plymouth defense is going to let that happen. Quick pitch, 22, looking to get up the middle. Good run. Picked up 4 or 5.
We're down at 7 minutes left in the half.
Tick, tick, tick. I think Hanover's used up all their timeouts. So,
so this is a big second down play. See if they can get something going here.
2nd and 5. 6 minutes, 40 seconds.
2nd and 5 for Hanover, moving left to right in the dark jerseys.
Quick pitch outside. Plymouth is right there. Knock him out of bounds. That was Owen Brickley. Gave him a couple yards, but it's going to make it he got more yards than I thought. Let me move it back a little now. Looks like 3rd and a long 3.
So
Big play right here, Tim.
Big third down play.
And they their runs have not been consistent. I think he's going to try and throw again. Something in the flats, maybe. They better be careful because that defensive line is going to tee off. They think he's going to pass. You got Cam McDonald lining up right now. Stevie Shute right there, and they use a quick handoff to number 25. Good run. Good run. Line moved them. 6 minutes, 26 seconds, and they get that chain moving. They're on the move right now up to the 29-yard line. Clock is running. No more timeouts for Hanover this half. Again, the defense will bend a little.
The lack of timeouts may hurt them, if
Absolutely.
especially at the end of this half.
Exactly. Yeah, no, that's too bad. He had to call 3 quick ones. Again, that kid jumps off. They don't call it. Over to the flats for number 25. They kick him out of bounds. 39-yard line. I swear that left end on that Hanover team jumps before they haven't called it yet. 2nd and long 5, 6 yards. 6 minutes in the second quarter. Plymouth up 14 zip. And the defense holding on here for Plymouth, trying to see if they can get the ball back for their offense. Another quick pitch to number 25. Picks his way. Held him up there. No whistle. Where's the whistle?
Looks like he got a first down on that.
Yeah,
ball.
that'll be a first down. Good for them. Under 6 minutes and ticking. First down for Hanover, moving the chains.
Yeah,
finally, their offense is getting a little geared up, Tim.
Yeah, they're moving the chains, but they're running the clock as well, and they don't have any timeouts.
They're playing it safe. They're playing it smart. They want to get down close enough. See, they would like to nothing more than just to get on the board.
Oh, that would be huge if they got on the board before the half.
Make it a 1-score game.
Because they get the second half kickoff as well.
Another handoff to number 44. Picks up a good 4 or 5 yards. I think that's his first carry. Palumbo's going out. Number 75 coming in. Stevie Shute going out. Got a little limp. Little hitch in his giddy up there. Number 75 just came in. See who 75 is, Tim. In the dark. It's fun working in the dark over here. Fake up the middle. Goes wide to number 25.
Paul, you want to know number 75?
Yeah, defense.
Sean Griffiths.
Way to go, Sean. Good job. Just a sophomore. Getting some good playoff experience. This is like a playoff game for Hanover. So I like the way the coach is mixing it up, subbing these younger kids in. You got Tallman, Sean Griffin. Guys are all getting a chance. 3rd down right here. Big play, Tim. Long 4 from Plymouth's 47-yard line. Quick pitch right there. Pushing the pile.
This has been an impressive drive. It's been short yardage, but they've been getting 4, 5, 6 yards at a time.
Just saw some nice sportsmanship. Hanover kid picking up a Plymouth kid off the ground. First down again. They're moving the chains. 4 minutes, 28 seconds before the half. We got a timeout. And Tom Lamb, the defensive coordinator, going to come out. Let these guys collect themselves. He's done a masterful job this year. They held teams to very few points. It was usually the second team anybody scored on us. But right now, Hanover's on a good run.
Paul, I think Plymouth's due for a big defensive play.
Yeah, you think? I wouldn't be surprised. This quarterback, they're playing it smart. They're running the ball. They may be setting Plymouth up for that. Sneak one guy out there and get him one-on-one, and maybe, that number 18 or number 81 had a good catch earlier in the first period.
The problem they had with their passing attack was that they suffered 2 or 3 major sacks, major losses, which knocked their drives, knocked them out of any kind of potential of scoring. So it'll be interesting to see if they try to pass again.
Well, they're fighting against the clock right now, too, although plenty of time, 4 minutes, 28 seconds. And they're getting a good 5 yards on every carry, so stick with it. Another handoff, another running. Looks like number 44 again.
They seem to be getting a good push on each offensive play.
Yep, they're doing well. 4:15, approaching 4 minutes. Here comes Stevie Shute back in. Out goes number 63. I think 63 might be.
Number 63, Ezra Letourneau.
Another jump. That's a shame. They got the jitters on that front line. That's too bad. A number of times they've set themselves back in the hole after having a good offensive run.
And those can be drive killers. We know that by even watching the pros on Sundays.
Right.
They're drive killers.
So it's 2nd and 10. 3 minutes, 44 seconds. 18's in motion. He's the go-to guy. Had the big catch earlier. Good run right there. Got those 5 yards back. He's been their go-to. He's having a good night. 3 minutes, 21 seconds. Clock is ticking. 3rd down and a long 4. See if Plymouth can hold on here. He's not passed. Sticking with the run. Does it again to number 44.
Doesn't get the first down. Maybe picked up 2 yards.
Pretty close to a first. I think they have to go for it.
I think they're moving the chains.
Wow.
Looks like they're moving the chains.
Wow. That didn't look close.
He got it. He got it at the end there. I think that last push. Since they stopped that Plymouth.
Wow, 31.
Since they stopped the Plymouth scoring threat down at the other end here, it seems there's been a slight shift in momentum.
And they've had possession this whole time. Quick pitch, picking his way. No way. Back behind the line by number 22. That's Patrick Mom.
It's a big stop for the Plymouth D. It's the first time they've stopped him on the first down play in this drive.
Good defense by Patrick. Stays on the field, does his offensive job, then stays out there on defense. Very quick.
And they're down to 2 minutes.
2 minutes, 5 seconds. 2nd and 10.
Without timeouts.
From the Plymouth 31-yard line. Again, no timeouts. They used them all up in the first quarter. He's not passed. A little quick reverse, trying to fake somebody out. Plymouth is over there, takes him out.
Great play over there.
That looks like Quayle, if I'm not mistaken, number 24. Got to try and see the number from up here.
24, Nick Quayle.
That was a great tackle. Came up real quick. Good job, Nick. Shut him right down. So 3rd and real long now. It is 7 or 8 yards. Again, it's got to be 4-down territory. Down under 2 minutes, 1:23 and ticking. Again, that defense is bending. We haven't broken anything yet. And he has yet to pass his quarterback on this series. Another quick pitch, trying to get up the middle, pick his way. Not going this time. Maybe no gain on that. 4th and a long 5.
And they're in a situation here where
56 seconds.
They're going to have to throw the ball because they don't have the time.
No, the clock's going to run out. He's got to throw the ball.
And that's one of the things I said, that those timeouts are going to come back to haunt them.
Yeah, absolutely. It's too bad.
I mean, they need to score and score quick.
40 seconds. 4th down. They don't get it. They're at least going to try. He is back to pass on this play. Going along that side. Big interception by Quayle. He's going to go down the right sideline. Out of bounds inside the 40. What a great defensive play right there by Nick Quayle. Laid off him for a minute, then closed on real quickly, went up with 2 hands and grabbed that ball. Again, they're bending, but they're not breaking. What a great job by the defense.
You know, that has to be discouraging. They really, that drive took half the period. It was really an excellent drive, but the fact that they were running out of time.
Had no timeouts.
Had to put the ball up because that drive was all running. It was all running mostly inside.
And they gained a lot of yards.
Yeah.
That works for them. But no timeouts. They used them all in the first quarter. Cody with 24 seconds. I don't know what he's going to do here. You got Velez wide. He's going to pass. Pats it back. I don't know who's got it over there. He's dancing around. No gain. 15 seconds then ticking. I don't know if somebody called timeout on that.
Oh, Plymouth did. I think they want. I think they're going to give it a shot here.
Well, they got the timeout. Might as well use them. 14-0. Well played game. First half. Plymouth. This is their best test in the last couple games for sure.
And I think especially when it's the game before the playoffs, that's important for Plymouth to have that test.
Yeah, you're right. A good tune-up.
Yeah, because there's going to be some good clubs in the playoffs depending on who they run up against.
Hanover playing like they need this win desperately. Haven't had just the last 2 games, 2 losses. And they're going to give Plymouth all they got. So 13 seconds before the half. Plymouth ball, their own 34-yard line. I would take a knee. I don't know what else you could possibly do unless you want to go long on this.
Well, I think
Sneak somebody out there.
Plymouth has just that potential to score from anywhere on the field. And if they were to score here, run a play in which they scored, obviously that would turn momentum totally around because I think Hanover has gained some confidence from the drive they just, had because they really dominated clock.
He is back to pass. He's got room. He's taking off. He's going to try to get a block on the outside. Did not lose any yardage, but he's down. That's going to be 3 seconds to the half. Another timeout.
And they called another timeout.
You know what? Make Hanover work. Make that defense work.
It's also, it's good practice for the playoffs. You never know what you're going to face.
They've been in this position. And you're right. They could score from anywhere.
Well, 2 years ago, you remember in the state championship game, they took that ball and drove down the field in the last 4 minutes.
And time was running out.
And time was running out, and they ran it all the way to the last play.
That had me very nervous, as I recall. So 3 seconds, 14 zip, Plymouth ahead. Be halftime, and they're gonna run another play. Hanover is 4 guys deep, way back. Yeah, Patrick Mon, boy, give it to him up the middle. He'll find a spot. Brick is in motion. Throws it way outside it. Velez looking to find some room. He's dancing. They get on him and they throw him down at the 50-yard line. That ends the half. Oh, you got a big penalty on that.
It depends on who that penalty is on as to whether the half ends.
Yeah, it looked like somebody threw him down. I don't know if it's horse collar or face mask. I don't know.
Yeah, because if it's defensive, they get another play, I believe. I'm not sure what the call was.
Well, the Hanover coach is probably a little frustrated with Plymouth. Still running their offense, but you have to do that.
They're going to send both teams to the sideline. There is no time left on the clock.
These guys are talking about it, figuring out what they're going to do here.
On top. The flag was thrown on the sideline near the Plymouth bench. Right as Velez got tackled near the sideline.
Here's the call from the white hat.
Let's see. Dead ball. Personal foul against Hanover.
15-yarder.
It's a 15-yard penalty. And now,
Is that another one with a remark from somebody on the field?
and I think one of the players from Hanover said something to the official.
That's too bad.
The penalty. That's an unsportsmanlike.
That's too bad. Unsportsmanlike.
Another 15 yards.
That's. They're going to tack this on at the half?
Oh, I think it's going to be this play.
Might be enforced for the kickoff of the second half.
They're going to run it down for one more play, but they're going to pick up 30 yards on the 2 penalties. Look at them march it off.
This will be an untimed.
Wow. This will be the last play before the half. That's unfortunate. The Hanover would jeopardize that. They shouldn't do that, and they know better. They got to be a little frustrated, though. Probably not happy with Plymouth running those plays with just 3 seconds left. But like you said earlier, Tim, you got to work on that.
Yeah.
You might be in that position and need a score.
Over the years, we've had some tremendous playoff games.
35-yard line. They're going to be another 15.
Yeah.
It looks like. Going to go down to the 20-yarder. From the 20-yard line, Plymouth will have the ball. They could throw it. They could kick it. They could run it. Cody Bannon's coming out. I guess he's going to try a play from here. Wow. Wow. No time in the half. This will end the half. Plymouth is out. Velez is out wide.
Instead, they're going to try to punch it into the end zone.
He's going to pass.
Back to pass, rolling to his left, looking for receivers.
Bannon's going up the middle. Looking to break some tackle. You know he gets it free.
And
Going to
he's
go in
gonna
for the
score!
score. The far sideline. What a great run by Cody Bannon. Wow.
Unbelievable.
He had Tony out there. He has to draw some defense. He did one little pump fake, then took off. Had a great block by number 87. Again, Kenny Maddox. A great block downfield. Holy mackerel. That's too bad for Hanover.
And that is the reason Coach Sanborn called timeouts.
You're right. You're right. Very smart. Take advantage of what they give you.
You know, just
The unsportsmanlike was very unfortunate.
I mean, you don't know that's going to happen, but he had, with the explosiveness of his offense and what they can do from anywhere on the field, why not?
That's a backbreaker. Let's see if P. Wingstate could put one in here.
Bannon the holder. Snap plays back.
Again, a line drive.
It is low, but it sails.
It went through.
It is good.
That was McGlone Holden, the captain.
Big break for Plymouth as we head back.
What a turn of events, Tim.
Yeah.
No
again.
time on the clock, and Bannon goes 20 yards, zigzagging down the field. Gets a big block from Kenny Maddox, and they take it in to put themselves up 21-0. Wow.
I mean, after that Hanover drive, for Plymouth to come back and put those points on the board was huge. Because Hanover really, in that drive, if they had had a couple of timeouts,
I agree.
they might have punched it in.
They're running the ball very well. The clock was against them.
This could have been a 14-7 halftime score if they had punched it in.
And Plymouth takes advantage of every opportunity, and 7 more points on the board with no time on the clock.
Kind of reminds me of the...
What a great turn of events for Plymouth.
Kind of reminds me of the World Series.
Yeah, we're going to sweep. The Sox are going to sweep. You heard it first.
But I mean, having watched Coach Sanborn the last couple of years in the decision-making, it's impressive.
He's been masterful.
Impressive. Yeah.
He's got a great team around him, but he makes that decision. Mm-hmm. And we've seen that down at UNH. Looked like a Brady play with 4th and 1. And what's he do? Sweeps wide, goes 56 yards with McGowan to get him on the board. Again, a backbreaker. But, yeah, they're a very good team of coaching.
And that got him back in that game.
It absolutely did. And that was a close one. All right, we're going to take a little halftime break
break.
here. We'll be back. We're going to warm up. We're back, Tim. I got my headgear on, which is like earmuffs because it's freezing. We're going to start the second half with Plymouth up on an incredible halftime ending play by Cody Bannon with no time on the clock and a 30-yard penalty assessed to Hanover for an unsportsmanlike. Put Plymouth on the 20-yard line, and Cody Bannon faked the pass to Velez, who was deep in the corner, and took off himself, zigzagging his way down. And Kenny Maddox cleaned somebody out. It took two of the defenders out, and he scooted over to the corner for the 21-0 lead. A comfortable lead for Plymouth. It's going to be hard-pressed for Hanover to get back in this game. But as you mentioned earlier, the running game could do it.
Paul, I wanted to make a couple quick announcements here. Fans, PRHS football will look to defend the 217 Division II title as they come back home for a quarterfinal playoff match at the George Julius Field Saturday, November 3rd. Time and opponent will be determined. Live coverage will be right here, as always, on PBTV channel 1302.
Looking forward.
Back to Paul for the
There
opening
goes
kickoff.
Pete Wingstead. Successful evening so far with a big kickoff down to the 12-yard line. Hanover taking it up the middle, number 44, trying to get some running room. He gets up over to 30, good return. Tackled by Velez and number 34, Cal Swanson, down there on the kick team. So let's see what Hanover's got going now. They're in the hole, but they shouldn't panic. They were running the game. They had 14 play running game, ate up a lot of clock, but again, they had no timeouts. He was forced to throw that pass that Velez picked off. Somebody threw Velez out of bounds for 15-yarder, and then they had the personal foul called against him, put plenty on the 20, as I just explained. So Hanover's got a little bit of a hold, and not starting off with another penalty. Oh, yay. They have really hurt themselves tonight.
I believe this was a 15-yard personal foul.
They must be frustrated. And that's awful. They shouldn't be this way for them.
But, they had put together that drive at the end of the half where they ran out of time, and it just fell apart after that for them.
So down on 12-yard line. Plymouth is jumping. It looks like Hanover jumped again. Again, another 5-yard penalty. 20 yards. They didn't run one offensive play. They're not helping themselves at all. It's really too bad. I know they're a better team than this. They were undefeated until the last two games. So they got to get themselves together here if they're going to have a run at this at all. 11 minutes, 52 seconds. We just start this third quarter. Tim Tyler and I are out here. We're very, very cozy and comfortable in this 30-degree weather. I'm shivering a little, but let's see what Hanover's got up their sleeve. A good handoff right up the middle, goes nowhere. The Plymouth defense stiffens, and then they start to smell blood, and they aren't going to give you anything. Tracy Cristiano, very tough, number 63. Cam McDonald, and, of course, Stevie Shute, I think, leading that whole defensive line. Seth Sawyer out there, number 54. I don't see him. No, 39 on that far sideline. No, 80. It must be second down and 12, 13. Nowhere to go. They're running, but they're not going anywhere. Wow.
Certainly hasn't been a great start for Hanover here at
Terrible.
the start of the second half.
Terrible. They ended the first half on two terrible calls. 30 yards to give Cody Bannon that terrific touchdown run. Then they start off here with 20 yards, a 15-yarder and a 5-yarder on a illegal motion. Now here they are, 3rd and 10 from their own 12-yard line. Not what they were hoping. He's back to pass, number 12. He's going to get hammered and thrown down as a fumble. It's got to be Stevie Shute. No, it's got to be Cristiano, unless they call him down.
At the 7-yard line.
They're calling it for Plymouth. Plymouth ball. Holy mackerel, what a disastrous start for Hanover. But that Plymouth defense has been formidable all year. They smell blood. They're going after it. I think Tracy picked that one up. Cristiano? I thought it was Jackson Palumbo. Have to see the replay of it. But nevertheless, Plymouth is going to have the ball with 10 minutes and 24 seconds from the Hanover 8-yard line. Boy, oh boy. They got the ball on the 14 on the scoreboard. Don't go by that, folks. Looks like they're inside the 10 easily. It looked like a fumble to me, but the referee's going to confer to see if it was, an attempted pass. I'm not sure.
Right now, they have the Hanover defense on the field and the Plymouth offense.
Yeah, Hanover like nothing more than a second chance of getting that one back. Referees are a little powwow out there trying to figure this out. I think it was a fumble. Got hit hard. He did look like he was attempting to pass, but I think it jarred the ball loose. He may reverse this. He may give the ball back to Hanover. They're taking their time out there to figure this out. Gonna have to call New York on this one. What'd they call?
I think they've reversed it.
And they're calling the offense back out. Here comes Plymouth's defense. Not happy about that call. So it's going to be first.
And they will call that an incomplete forward pass. So a break for Hanover.
Big break for Hanover. It's a fourth down, however.
Paul, I don't know if we would call that a break, what the Plymouth special teams can do.
Exactly. You got Velez and Brickley, and they just see nothing but the end zone when they're back there. So they're going to try and punt from back on their own 5-yard line.
So
you're right. Velez and Owen Brickley have been stellar on the special teams. Here we go. Nice kick. Brick's got it. He's going to go to the far side. Tries to get him. They're running him down. Gets a few yards on the play. They're trying to set up the wall on that far side. So Plymouth takes over right away with 10 minutes, 11 seconds in the third period, up 21-0. And they're on the 40, 44-yard line. Here comes Cody Bannon, who just had that terrific run. Plymouth is in complete command here, complete control. Veled's going to be out wide. Got to put somebody out there with him. Quick handoff right there. Hole opens up. That's the truck, the diesel. Patrick Mom just keeps going forward. He's going to take 2 or 3 guys. He loves breaking out of those. So he picks up a quick 7 yards. It's going to be second down. Close to the 35-yard line. Plymouth huddling up. They got the play. Velez is going out wide to the right this time. This offense has been chugging, huh? Quick handoff right there to Patrick Mom again. He's going up there. They got 2 guys on him. Another big 15-yard, 20-yard gain for the first down. Patrick Mom is having a great night. Down inside the 25-yard line, Plymouth is on the move, looking to put some points on the board.
Patrick Mom has been a big weapon, especially the last 2 or 3 games.
Absolutely right. If they're not using him, he's blocking, so he's incredible offensive threat. Velez out wide again. Another quick handoff right up the middle. That's OB, Owen Brickley. He's been quiet tonight. They haven't had to use him. Don't give him that chance, though, because he'll take off. He'll sting you. They haven't run that counter yet. Duquette over the ball, ready to center. Having a great year as well, Jacob. Here we go, another quick handoff right there. That's Patrick Mom. Somebody got him by the ankle. He got some yards on there. He was ready to break that free. Third down now. About 4 yards to go. They're inside Hanover's 20. Looks like the 17-yard line, 18-yard line. Velez is going to go out wide.
Wouldn't be surprised to see him go to the air here.
They have so many weapons. I don't know what they're going to do. Quick handoff to Patrick Mom. Fighting his way forward. He's fighting for that first down. He's got that. Boy, he has just been so tough to bring down. Again, credit to that offensive line. Stevie Shute, Cristiano, Cam McDonald, Seth Sawyer, and Jacob Duquette. What a job they have done tonight. Moving those big boys on the defensive end backwards. Here we go, first down. Close to the 10-yard line. Velez out left. Patrick Mom up the middle, bruising his way forward. Fights his way down to the 1-yard line. What a monster run. My goodness, he doesn't get tired. He stays out there for defense. He is the diesel. What a great night.
Looks like the Bobcats are winning the battle at the line of scrimmage now.
Killing them. Again, credit to that offensive line, opening those holes. Hanover doesn't know who's going to get the ball, and they can't stop him anyway. Jacob Duquette going to get over the ball here. First down, inside the 5. Cal Swanson in motion. Quick handoff to Patrick Mom again, walks in, standing up. What a great night Patrick's having. Puts Plymouth on the board, 6 minutes, 57 seconds. Third period, 27-0. Hanover has just been stunned. P. Wingstead probably going to hit another line drive.
You know, credit to Plymouth's programming. Hanover came in here 6-2, and Plymouth has just dominated.
Dominating. Tonight is Plymouth's night. 27, looking for the extra. Zach McGlone puts it on the ground, puts it up. Oh my goodness, I couldn't tell where that went. Pete is not putting his foot underneath that ball. He's missed a couple, but we're 27-0. 6 minutes, 57 seconds in this third period. Hanover has yet to score. And they've had some success running the ball, but they really haven't threatened.
Fans, be sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Pemmy Baker TV to stay up to date on all of the upcoming PRHS Bobcats NHIAA playoff broadcasts.
All the games, the field hockey, the volleyball, the men's soccer, women's soccer, and of course the football team have just been spectacular on TV. Kids are enjoying it. Parents are enjoying it. It's really terrific for them to see this, and for those who can't get here, this game will be on all day tomorrow probably.
And most of those games,
Most
of those games you're going to hear Paul Ferentz during the broadcast, the voice of many Bobcat broadcasts, does a great job supporting the Plymouth athletic program.
I was just told by our producer, Andrew Fenn, 3 p.m. tomorrow, Saturday afternoon. Sit back and enjoy this game again. Plymouth is up 27-0 at Hanover. 6:57 in the third. Pete Wingstead's going to kick it off again. He's getting a good workout tonight.
I think I'll sit back and enjoy that game tomorrow in front of a roaring fire.
Yes, we'll put a little heat on.
Yes.
I'm a little frozen right now. Pete with a good kick. He should do that on the extra points. Taking at the 15-yard line, looking to get some room up the middle. Runs into his own man and gets hammered. That looks like Tony Velez. Great tackle by Tony Velez.
The one area you just mentioned it, Paul, is the extra points. Those are so important in close games to get that extra kick and that point through.
Well, this is Pete Wingstead's first attempt at that. Until now, it's been Cody Bannon.
Yeah.
Pete's got to put a little, I don't know if he had any chance to practice at all. He's got a great foot, a great soccer player. I'm sure he'll be happy to contribute next year as well. 6:52, 27 zip. Hanover with the ball in their own 25. Coming out wide. Knocked out of bounds. Velez holds him up. Very nice. Good sportsmanship there. Picked up 5 yards, maybe 4. Well, if they can get a sustained running attack, the clock will be against them. But they have three timeouts this half, Tim, and it hurt them the first half when they ran out because they were moving the ball very consistently. But time ran against them. They had to throw that pass, which of course was intercepted. Second down, good 6 again. Going up the middle, he breaks it to the outside. He picks his way. He's going to get that first down. A great run.
Hanover had that really good drive in the second quarter where they ran out of time. The problem they face here, at that point, they're only 2 touchdowns down and couldn't cut it in half.
Right.
Now they're down 27-0. They need 4 scores.
Well,
and they can't really do it with the kind of drives they had in that second period. They don't have the time to.
Well, the running backs for Hanover, they do have the speed, and they're picking their spots, and they may get lucky and break one off. It's going to be first down from their own 40-yard line. 6 minutes, 12 seconds in the third period, down 27-0. They're looking to get a sustained offensive run here. 18 in motion. Another handoff up the middle. He gets clobbered. That looks like Stevie Shute. That's Sean Griffith, just a sophomore, number 75. Good defense, Sean. Good job. Second down from their own 40. Second and 10. Tick, tick, tick. The time goes by quickly, Tim, as you just mentioned.
They were halfway through the period.
I know, 5 minutes, 30 seconds. And ticking, that's what the run game will do. It works against you. Another quick pitch. Number 25 has it, looking for an opening. Close to a first down. That was a good tackle by number 14, Tony Velez. That's the kind of running play where these kids could make do a little breakout. They're fast enough. But again, this defense will bend a little. Third down now, a long 2. Under 5 minutes, 4:55 in Hanover. I wouldn't say they're taking their time, but they certainly don't like they're in too much of a hurry. Defense lines up on him. Fake pitch, you got a 22 right there. He just gets stuffed. Nothing. Sean Griffith there.
Getting down to his 4 minutes.
It's like Cam McDonald last up off the floor. He is stellar, outstanding defensive player tonight. Fourth down. They're going to punt this, Tim? What do you? You're down 27-0.
I think they go for it. I mean, any shot of winning this game, they've got to punch in a score here in the next minute or 2.
Hopefully they don't jump off and put themselves 5 yards. Quarterback keeps it.
I don't know.
That's going to be close. That's the question. A huge pile. Look at this. They didn't blow the whistle.
They didn't blow the whistle. Loftus picks up the first.
That was odd. They were waiting to figure out who was who. Somebody pitched it back to 44, the senior running back, and he takes off on the outside. They're lucky they caught him. That was odd. That pile stopped moving, but I never heard a whistle. Good for Hanover. Playing, keeping awake, paying attention. Big break for Hanover. They keep possession. They're going to move the chains. They're discussing it, but no, that's first down. First down, 3 minutes, 56 seconds. Third period. Hanover on the move. Quick pitch. Looking to get up there. Goes nowhere. Maybe gained a yard. Another good tackle by Patrick Mom. Tony Velez. Both having stellar nights tonight. 3 minutes, 32 seconds. That clock is your enemy at this point. But Hanover, at least they don't have the Plymouth offense out there. 20 down, 28 zip. 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Second down and a long 9. From Plymouth 45. He's back to pass now. And he's going deep down the field, number 18. What a great defensive play. He was covered well by two defenders. That was Tony Velez and I think Nick Quayle. Good defense.
That's what they really need to do if they want to get back in this. Going to have to score, as I said, quick. 3 minutes left in this period.
That was Owen Brickley going the whole width of the field to help out with Tony Velez on that play. Nick Quayle back there as well. Hanover is, wouldn't say they're starting to get desperate, but that was a long play, but it was double coverage. 18 for them had made a terrific catch early in the first period, but not since. Here we go, 3rd and long from Plymouth 45. He's back again to throw. Defense is in on him, and he's going to go down hard. Great defense. You got number 63, Tracy Cristiano. Might be number 88. That's Jackson Palumbo. Yeah, great defense. They are tough tonight. Put you right back in the hole, Tim. As you said, every time looks like Hanover's on the move, Plymouth comes up with a big defensive play. Not just to stop. They just put him in the hole.
And it looks like they're going to punt here.
They have to here. 4th down from their own, from the 50-yard line. Velez is back. They kick it to Velez. It's a great kick. He was way back to get it from his own 15-yard line. He's coming all the way around. He reverses field. He fumbles it. Hanover picks it up, and they're stumped. Wow. Hanover's best play tonight. All the way inside the 10-yard line. Hanover's going to take over. 2 minutes, 11 seconds. Tony was looking to make something out of nothing. Have 4 guys around him. Somebody knocked that ball loose from him. And Plymouth, again, that defense is on is being challenged.
This is their shot. If they can punch it in here in the next minute or two.
Right, give them new life.
Yeah, and then onside kick.
Looks like it's right on the 10-yard line. 1st down. Hanover here knocking on the door. They'd like nothing more to get on the board. 2 minutes, 11 seconds. They've been shut out thus far. Got a timeout.
So the Bobcats left with 2, Hanover left with 3 for this half. Timeout on the field here in Hanover. 2:11 remaining in the 3rd.
Plymouth calls timeout.
Hanover nothing.
So what do you think, Paul? If he
Coach Lamb is setting up this defense. I don't know if he wants to concentrate on the run. That's been Hanover's best success. Yeah, I'm not worried about Plymouth's defense. They showed up. They're here. I wouldn't be surprised if they get another big play out of this. That was tough. Tony Velez trying to make something out of nothing. And Hanover's right on the spot. 3 or 4 of those guys there. And they're going to see if they make something out of this. With 2 minutes and 11 seconds in the 3rd quarter, Plymouth in a timeout, coming up with a defensive strategy.
Do you think, Paul, if they punch it in here, they would attempt an onside kick?
I don't know. Not sure if they would attempt. Yeah, well, you know why? They have nothing to lose.
Well, I think Chris Sanborn proved that in the first half by playing right to the final seconds.
Exactly. No, they might as well try it. Hanover over the ball now. He's back. It's a good handoff. He's working his way up he's fighting down to the 2-3 yard line. Great run by Roach. 2 minutes and counting. Run to 2 minutes now. Got some more defenders coming in. Quayley's going out. They're expecting a run. Can't see who the other one in. They got some, looks like a big defensive line in there now. Minute 40. Clock is ticking. Ball on the 3 yard line. Hanover trying to come up with a play. They have been running successfully. I'd stick with that if I were them. Second down. Man in motion here. Quick handoff, 25 going up the middle. Don't see a call yet. Boy, he looked like he had it made. He got chopped down real quick. Right down inside the 1. 3rd down inside the 1. Would not shock me if Plymouth causes a turnover here, picks up a big fumble. Stevie Schute's specialty.
The other issue they've had is the procedure calls.
Right, that hasn't helped them.
No.
Under a minute. Third down, the ball inside the 1 yard line. There's a misplay right there, and that's going to be exactly what you called, Tim. Illegal procedure, probably against Hanover. They're going to move him back 5 yards. What a shame. That's been going on all day. They have only shot themselves in the foot a number of times. The biggest one, giving Cody Bannon that opportunity to run it in from 20 yards out with no time on the clock.
Those have killed their drives in a couple cases.
Killed them.
And the 1 foot line?
Inside the 1. Now they're on the 5 yard line, just outside the 5. Third down. Clock is down to 30 seconds in this third. Boy, that went by very quickly. Again, the running game will do that. Hanover's been in command. See what they got up their sleeve here. Another handoff, number 20. No, he's going to take it himself. Not getting inside. It's going to be fourth down to the 1 or 2 yard. Another flag. That could be on Plymouth. At this point, it's going to be half the distance if it is Plymouth.
Down and goal from the 2. If this is against Plymouth, though, it'll be an automatic first down for Hanover. 5.4 seconds remaining in the third, 27-0.
See what the call is. Here comes the white hat. I think he said late hit.
Yes, I didn't get the number.
Personal foul. Oh, my goodness, against Hanover. What are they doing out there? That is so poor. They have not been in control of themselves in their emotions, and it's done nothing but hurt them, Tim, all day. That's awful. That's awful. Now they're back outside the 15-yard line. That's ridiculous. They have not shown any self-control tonight, and that's on them. Coaching staff cannot be happy with that.
And that's going to end the period.
Already, that was a quick one. End of the third period. Plymouth still up, 27-0. Hanover was threatening inside the 1 foot line and commit another silly foul. Now they're back out on the 50. It's awful.
And that procedure call just it started that.
Yeah,
whole...
you called it. That's been hurting them all night.
Yep.
I don't know if they got the nerves, and the Plymouth defense has just got them all shook up. They haven't played well tonight. This is too many mistakes for a team heading into the playoffs. This is where you got to clean all this up. So we're going to switch sides. Chains are going to walk down to the other end. It's going to be fourth down for Hanover. They got to go for it. I don't think 3 points are going to help them at this time if they even have a kicker. And this has been a frustrating night for Hanover.
And in that second quarter, they were close to really getting right back in this game with that drive. And again, it goes back to that drive, and those procedure calls hurt them in that drive.
Just got word from the producer, 35-14. Milford is beating Alvern.
Wow.
Milford is beating Alvern tonight, 35-14. I thought Alvern was going to show up this year. This is their first year in Division II. But Milford's always been tough.
Milford is going to be tough in the playoffs. They've won some big games, and I would not take them lightly.
No, you can't. And Alvern certainly shouldn't. They're getting beat up. Fourth down and goal for Hanover. We're in the fourth quarter. 12 minutes left in this game. You got 44s in motion. Quick pitch to him. Throws it back to the quarterback. Palumbo's chasing him, and he racks him up. They're going to call incomplete. Well, that trick play didn't work. That trick play did not work, and that's a shame. Plymouth's defense has been just that tough tonight, Tim. If they're not making big stops, they're making big stops for lost yards for Hanover, or they got Hanover jumping off and hurting themselves. So Plymouth offense is going to take over. 11 minutes, 51 seconds.
I think we're going to see a big dose of Patrick Mumm and Owen Brickley and the running game at this point.
You could. Might as well.
They got 27-0 lead.
It was fourth and goal from the 22, and now Plymouth gets the ball first and 10 at their own 17.
It was first and goal from the 22. Maybe they called that a fumble, although his arm was going forward. Timeout Plymouth. Maybe somebody's going to ask what's going on.
Well, you've also noticed in this game, anytime it's been close to a 5-yard increment on the line, the officials are moving the ball either up or back to appropriate the position of the ball on the 15 or
11 minutes, 51 seconds left in this game. Plymouth has been in command. They're up 27-0.
one timeout for the rest.
Offense is back on the field from their own 16, 17-yard line. And, Tim, I think you're right. If they're smart, they're just going to kill the clock.
Yeah, and get out of here without any injuries.
Exactly. Velez is out here wide. They're trying to get the coaches off the field and the water boys.
Bandon under center. Cruise control for the most part. He's thrown one interception, but that was batted away and landed in the hand of a
Handoff up the middle. Got a couple yards. Probably Patrick.
2 yards up to, well, the 19, but let's see if they place it right on the 20.
Owen Brickley helping up at number 88 for Hanover. Good sportsmanship, Owen. Captain leading the way. Good leader. Excellent example. Student athlete.
YCN's game of the week. It'll be a playoff game.
11 minutes, 20 seconds. Jacob Duquette going to start this off. Bannon over center. Velez out wide. Another handoff. The Diesel fighting his way.
Dragged down behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe ekes his way forward to get even.
Not really big gain there. If a yard at all. Third down and another long 8. Down to under 11 minutes. 10 minutes 50.
Off.
I know. 10 minutes 50 seconds. It's going. It's a big first down here if they can get it. I don't think Plymouth had to punt tonight.
44 to go in the third quarter. Plymouth with the ball, leading Hanover 27-0. And 3rd and 8 for Plymouth on their own 18. Bannon under center. Man in motion. Delayed handoff.
There's Brickley coming up the middle. He's going to make a move. He's going to go down and fighting him off and gets out to the 50-yard line. He was ready to go to the end zone, folks. That play's worked all year, usually for a touchdown. He gets him out. Boy, oh boy, they got the chains moving. 10 minutes and 23 seconds. What a great call and a great run by Owen Brickley. Plymouth in control.
When he breaks the line of scrimmage, there's always that possibility. Takes
Gone.
The distance.
Gone.
And it was close.
That was close. He's fighting his way. That was very close. Plymouth is going to eat up some more clock here. 10 minutes and 4 seconds. Quick handoff to Velez. It's in the backfield, goes nowhere. Maybe lose a yard.
And we're down under 10 minutes.
9:50 and counting. Second down, we lost a yard. It's going to be 2nd and 11.
They've had their opportunities, just haven't been able to put points, any kind of points in the score. And again, that shutout.
Quayle on offense coming out way wide.
3 3/4 games.
Quick handoff right there. Ooh, he looked like he was ready to break it. Didn't go anywhere. That was Tony Velez again.
Plus 27. We know what the other number is. That's 0.
3rd down and 10.
Opponent's number of points scored in the past 3 games and 3/4.
Number 50 coming in. I think that's Austin Tallman. 42, I think, is Trider.
165. You got it.
Here comes Cody.
So 165 to nothing. Plymouth has outscored their opponents in the past 3 games and 3/4.
8:55 and counting. Patrick Mom going to the sideline. Going to catch a break. I don't suspect they'll throw the ball. Quayle coming out wide.
3rd and 10 right now for Plymouth in midfield, headed left to right.
Velez in motion, going to cut it upfield, looking to get some yards. Thrown down hard right away by number 25.
So
4th down, just on
our first punt.
We may, just inside the on the 48-yard line of Hanover. Can't goof around here. You might as well kick it away, maybe pin him. Cal Swanson back. I think he punts. 25 is going back for Hanover. Got a lot of substitutes in there now. 8 minutes and counting. Plymouth in command, 27-0.
Fourth quarter, 27-0 Plymouth on top. High snap.
Not a great snap. Good kick though. It's going to go down there, it's a Hanover bounce and just dies right there on the 22-yard line. 7:45 in the fourth period.
First and 10 for Hanover.
Hanover takes over.
Moving right to left. They trail
Plymouth defense is coming out here after a really great evening.
what Hanover can do next.
And I think we're sprinkling in a lot of substitutes here. I don't have my roster. Besides, it's pitch black where we are and ice cold. We'll have to guess it who's out there now. Patrick Mom is out there. Velez is out there. Can't see it. Qualey's out there. Owen Brickley's out there. Looks like Austin Tallman. And a couple linemen up there.
Marauders start first.
Cam McDonald's been outstanding. Here goes Hanover now.
7:45 to go in the fourth. Winter still under center.
Quick pitch coming out to the short side.
Room to run.
Got a good couple yards, number 44.
Hangs into a few Plymouth tacklers at the 30.
7:30 and counting.
Did not get out of bounds. The clock keeps ticking. 7:30, 7:29.
Good pickup though, 8-yard gain. And be second down and 2.
Hanover needed to win this game to secure a home playoff game. That's still
So Plymouth next week will be home. We don't know the opponent yet.
And it sounds like Hanover won't be. They needed this win to be
To
home.
be home.
So they're on the road, Hanover.
They'll make the play.
They're looking at their third loss tonight in a row.
If they won tonight, they would have secured a home playoff berth. They might have
7 minutes and counting. Man in motion.
7 minutes to play in the fourth.
Quick handoff right there, wrapped up right away.
Actually, there may. I'm not sure where rankings are, but is there a possibility that Plymouth could end up playing Hanover next week?
Not what I'm told.
Okay.
Third down.
And that was Sean Griffith, folks. Sophomore,
Hanover.
big, strong kid.
3 timeouts left. Plymouth with one.
Playing well.
Emergency right now.
Gets a chance to experience this. Gets them tuned up for next year. Number 73 is out there. Don't know who that is yet.
Winter under center. Pitch
Another
goes
quick
to
pitch.
the
25 Havers picking his way.
Scores across the 35.
He's going to get the first down.
9-yard line.
6 minutes.
Stop and the chains will move as Hanover picks up the first down with 16.
So we're about halfway through the fourth quarter at this point.
Yeah, 6 minutes, 18 seconds. We're out to the 40-yard line. Hanover on the move. They'd like to score, but I don't know. I think it's going to be a shutout. 6 minutes and counting.
Hanover has not gone to the air so far in this drive. Very tight formation.
A lot of substitutes out there for Plymouth defense.
Hanover moving right to left. Hands off to
Going to come wide.
That's Griffin. Can he turn the corner? Yes, across the
Throws him out. Velez holds on.
out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
Big gain.
Another first down for the Marauders.
A good run again.
The clock with 5
A lot of substitutes out there for Plymouth right now.
downs for Hanover.
Today's game is being brought to you in part by Echo.
First down. He stepped out of bounds just over the 50, so on the Plymouth 49. Cam McDonald's going out. He's had a wonderful evening. Very tough.
First and 10 for Hanover in Plymouth territory at the 44, ball on the left hash mark. 27-0 Bobcats on top of the Marauders. 5:48 to go in the fourth.
Quick pitch. Number 44 has it, looking to find some daylight.
Got some room across the
Caught from behind.
9-yard line.
But he picked up a good 5-6 yards.
Bring up second down and
Can't see who got him on that. Could have been Brickley or Palumbo. Now we're 5 minutes and 29 seconds. Second down and a long 4.
I'm sure Hanover would like to punch one in here before the end of the game.
Well, they might have to take all of 5 minutes to do it, so I don't think anybody would be disappointed. Plymouth wins this 27-7. That's fine.
top 6 teams make it no matter which.
Union Leader had him 26-14 win for Plymouth, so they're pretty close, except that Hanover didn't score.
5 minutes to go in the fourth.
Man in motion again. Another quick pitch. We're not going to pass it, I guess.
To Griffin.
Defense coming right through. Just missed him. That was Tallman.
5,
We're down below 5 minutes.
Looked like one of the Plymouth players trying to strip it, trying to pull that ball loose. A big gain, 3rd down and about a yard. Down to the 35-yard line. 4 minutes and 37 seconds, Tim. Tick, tick, tick.
They just want a touchdown. You know, losing your last 2 and possibly your last 3 right here. Just get a touchdown and break that streak of Plymouth and outscoring their opponents. We say 165.
This will be Plymouth's 25th win in a row. 25 has been picking his way successfully all night. He's out there now, approaching 4 minutes. They're going to move the chains, so they got to stop the clocks.
And their win streak's the longest in the state at this point.
Right now it is, yeah. This will be their 25th foregone conclusion. 27-0. The matter is just whether or not Hanover is going to score.
They're ranked number 5 in the New Hampshire Power Poll, and there aren't that many unbeaten teams left in the state. Plymouth, Bedford, and I think Monadnock just went in as number 10. And
counter, going up the middle, goes nowhere. Under 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 50 seconds, and counting. Nobody's calling timeout here. 2nd and a long 8. Right on the 25-yard line. The Plymouth defense wants to hold up here. I see Joey Cleary out there, number 40. They don't want to let these guys score. Another quick pitch, number 44. He's been tough all night.
Across the 20, gets horse collared on the tackle down at the 19-yard line. No flags thrown.
A little feisty down there. Don't do it, boys. Keep it cool. Number 14 got a little caught up and tangled up down there.
43? 14. Anthony Velez.
25 trying to find his way up the middle off the tackle. Not going too far, but they moved the chains. He did get the first down. Approaching 2 minutes and 34 seconds right now. As soon as they get those chains set, it's going to start. Down on the 12-yard line, Hanover like nothing more to punch one in, but Plymouth defense did not want to give him that. They haven't thrown the ball yet. 25's got it again. He just got racked up right there. Small gain. 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
27-0 Plymouth, clock ticking, 2:18 to go in the 4th.
Hanover would love to get a touchdown here to finish out the game.
Yeah. Doesn't mean much, but I know that second team of Plymouth defense doesn't want to let that happen. 25 again, picking his way. He comes back to the far side. He's going to walk it in. Got by Nick Quayle. Actually a busted play. It was supposed to go to the right. It's all jammed up, and he took off one hard left. 2 minutes left in this game, and Hanover finally on the board. 27-6 right now. Well, they weren't shut out, so good for them. Against Plymouth's second defense, pretty much. They're going for 2, maybe, or they got a kicker?
Looks like they're going to go for 2.
Yeah, why not? From the 3-yard line. So right at the 2-minute mark, Hanover's going to attempt a 2-pointer here to make it 27-8.
Hanover going for 2. Winter under center.
Quick pitch to 44. Working his way up. And they stuffed him. Good job on the Plymouth defense. They stuff him.
2 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. The score remains Plymouth 27, Hanover 6. We'll be back with the kickoff right after these words. You're watching YCN's Game of the Week.
So Hanover is going to kick off. 2 minutes left in this game. Plymouth is up 27-6. And it has not been a good night for Hanover. They shot themselves in the foot I don't know how many times. Untimely penalties. Poorly executed attempts at plays where it only cost them 5 yards. Then they had done sportsmanlike. So not a good night for them. They didn't show the self-control they needed to at this home night, senior night. and you certainly want to have a better showing heading into the playoffs, Tim.
Yes.
Welcome back to Hanover. 2 minutes to go in the fourth
The
quarter.
key point in the game, I think, was that drive late in the second period
6 over Hanover.
where they just didn't punch it in. And
No.
then Plymouth came back and scored off those 2 penalties.
Right. That was unfortunate. That was a big turn.
That was a 14-point turnaround.
Exactly. And they couldn't afford to make those. They can't afford to make those kind of mistakes against Plymouth. They may be onside here, Tim. They might as well try
It
it.
looks like Plymouth's looking for that.
Got a couple guys deep for Plymouth. And he boots
No,
it
he
down
didn't.
there, right in the middle. He, I think his knee touched the ground. That's number, was that Cal?
I think that's 84.
84?
Picked it up on almost a hop, and his knee hit the ground.
Can't tell who that is.
14-yard line. That's where Plymouth will take over.
84 is Trayvon Sanborn.
At their own 18
Oh, good for Trevin getting out there. That's coach's son.
Yeah.
Plymouth on top.
He went down to get that, was a little short on the kick, and accidentally hit his knee. Once your knee touches, you're down. He didn't intend to do that. He didn't want to down the ball. He had plenty of room in front of him. Now we got a lot of substitutes coming in now. And
I would assume.
a minute 58, I don't know what they're going to attempt to do, just run a couple and see if they kill the clock. I'd be surprised if Hanover calls any timeouts. Game's over, basically, 27-6. Under 2 minutes. So nobody gets hurt. It'll be a good night.
Right. That circus comes tomorrow.
I think they're subbing for Hanover as well.
58 to go in the fourth, 27-6.
And we have a new quarterback. That's Colby Cross.
For Plymouth, that is
Quick handoff right there.
Wumbo with the handoff.
It's number 30,
Nathan Borger.
38, Nathan Borger, getting a good chance at
47,
seeing what it's like in a pre-playoff game.
Bobcats will remain undefeated.
Minute 40 and counting.
In New Hampshire
They should use up all the time they can, obviously.
host the game. And Hanover, well, we don't know yet. Could be on the road, could be at home. Don't know who the
So we've heard some scores tonight. I don't know if there are any games tomorrow for Division II teams. We should know at the beginning of next week who play who.
Yeah, a couple games tomorrow, and it's going to be a lot of rain. St. Thomas is playing, and they have a tough game against, I think they're playing Hollis, Brookline. And the weather is going to be a factor.
Yeah.
Unless they
more plays will
move the starting time or whatever. Down to 1 minute and 4 seconds, Plymouth, 2nd and 10.
he will just take
Somebody jumped.
and I'll have to do it one more time, and that will be the final. So could have gone either way.
So one more snap and we should be done.
On some breaks, but penalty
40
hurt them.
seconds.
Marauders do score a touchdown though to end the scoreless.
So Paul, big game next week, first round of the playoffs.
And we'll be home.
Enough,
Yep.
You never know.
Comforts of Zulius Field.
Down the road, but it
We'll be up in the
most likely
Comforts,
penthouse in the
comforts of Plymouth
library.
Regional High School.
Bring some space heaters.
27-6.
30 seconds, Colby Cross over the ball. And he just kneels on it.
And that's gonna
That's going to
pretty
end
much
it.
end it.
22 seconds, and
A perfect regular
tick, tick,
season
tick.
for the
Plymouth ends up again,
as they conclude
undefeated this year.
here in just a
All
few
tuned
more
up for the
seconds.
playoffs.
27-6.
Had a good game tonight, and they took full advantage of the Hanover
At the
mistakes.
50-yard line with
That's not what Hanover wanted to do on their senior night at home after 2 losses.
a valiant effort
But
by
they got to get it figured out because they're in the playoffs next year, and I'm pretty sure they're on the road. So, terrific game. Good win for Plymouth. It's going to wrap it up for us. We're going to get in the car, turn the heat on, and
Gonna
see
get in
you
the
all
car
next
and
week.
light the fire.
Tim Tyler, thank you very much. This is Paul Ferentz. We're signing off. See you next week.